All right, roof hail inspection, June 3rd, 2024. This home is being sold. A couple of the facts about this. This is the original roof when this home was built in 2001. I don't know what month it was built, so it's probably 23, 24 years old or so. Soft metal, you're gonna have hail damage. You would think there'd be hail damage on this. Soft metal, you can see it flex here. See it soft, flexible, aluminum. You'd think if there's a hailstone that hit this, it'd leave a dent. It usually does before you have damage in your shingles. You're gonna see this as evidence that, yep, okay, that's got damage. There's a good chance this has damage. You typically don't see damage on your shingles and no damage in your soft aluminum. Nevertheless, let's keep moving here. Northernish facing side of a 23-year-old, 20-year life expectancy 3-tab shingle. Decent granule adhesion still here. Yeah, it's missing some, but it's past its life expectancy. Let's jump over to the southern side. You typically get some sides wear out faster than others due to ventilation. The amount of sun bombarding this here in my hemisphere, the southern here in Indiana, it's gonna blast this side more than that side. There are some soffit vents in the wood soffit to allow ventilation in. There's also a couple of gable vents on it. Just some of the evidence of the facts. Okay, you need to have an idea what the ventilation is. There are about 7 aluminum box vents up here. All right, now, as I said, a 20-year 3-tab shingle. Looking at this side here, obviously has a lot of wear, AKA hail damage. All right, yeah, I do the sarcasm because I can't stand the amount of people that just say everything is hail damage. The funniest is when you hear these stories about, yeah, my buddy's son was over sitting in the hot tub, 10 o'clock drinking a beer, and he noticed hail damage on the roof. I'm like, oh my God, it's a classic little hail damage story. That all these people, diamonds in the sky. All right, ran over. Let's just get back into this. We're looking at a shingle that's pretty wore out. There's asphalt showing. Fiberglass. There we go. Sorry, I'm still just annoyed in my head here. A lot of fiberglass showing. A lot of granules missing on this roof here. You can see, like dry, worn out, beat down by the sun, UV rays, asphalt. It's not fresh jet black like granules that just popped off or granules got smashed into the roof, because we're looking for hail damage, right? You'd think there'd be a divot, a smash, a hailstone destroyed the shingle. I am seeing a lot of evidence of a very old, past its life expectancy, worn out 3-tab shingle here. Moving down, looking at some more. I mean, you're looking at probably close to 50% of the granules on this roof missing. I don't see an impact zone. By the way, I'm looking at this, just me, sharing my thoughts and opinions to you guys, the homeowners, the DIYers, the up-and-coming contractors, the people that want to build a brand and not have to door knock to go chase hailstorms that jump for joy. Yeah, we got a hailstorm, let's go sell some stuff. If you rely on that, you probably got a business problem or a brand problem. People are going to hate me. I'm going to hear the comments. I'm already reading them down in the comments now, down below, and I haven't even finished filming. This is wore out. I don't see hail damage. A lot of you guys out there are like, Brian, you owe it to your customers to actually tell them you got hail damage to buy it. I'm looking at this. If I was the insurance guy, would I want to pay for this? Roofs wear out. Roofs don't magically last forever. Homes require maintenance and upkeep. The adjusters out there, if they had time to watch the video, they probably love it. But like, you want an honest roofer? Call this guy for a quote. But they're too busy dealing with you guys that want to file frivolous claims. And when they do go south, because they aren't hail damage, your customers are now pissed off and the insurance companies are the bad guys. Yes, there are bad adjusters. There are bad insurance companies out there. But they're way more honest than most contractors out there. I can tell you that. Homeowners, if you're out there and you're willing to work with somebody that's going to possibly not be super ethical, I guess I would say, what are they willing to do to you? I've had a lot of people, because of the reach of this channel, comment because they had somebody knock on the door and they got something maybe like this to get bought. It does happen, all right? But they see me, they call me to come inspect the roof. There's so many issues, penetrations, pipe flashing issues like that, and they've got leaks. They end up calling me like a week later, next rain, be like, yep, I had a lot of water pouring in. The contractor wouldn't do anything. It got so bad, one guy was actually, he called me back, told me later, he's like, they straight up told me, quit calling my staff and harassing them. They didn't do the work. They just got insurance to buy it. They subbed it out to somebody. He's like, okay, well, who are they? I don't know. I mean, that's the stuff that does happen. And sure, yes, there are some good people out there that are door knockers, that are salesmen, that do a good job, that can have a good subcontract crew, that can have good employees. But from my opinion, the majority of them, they're just chasing a buck. They don't give a damn about you, and it usually ends in an issue. That's all I want to say about it. I'm going to get some hate on this. I'm looking at it as a complete outsider, somebody that's not trying to sell a roof, somebody that's not trying to get insurance to buy it. Absolutely no financial, monetary gain here. Complete outsider. Does this look like it has hail damage? The evidence to me is just showing a really old, worn out roof. And then yes, there's that argument. Doesn't matter, they're paying for it. Well, then it gets into ACV or RCV. If it's going to be actual cash value, depreciate the shit out of it, there's going to be nothing left. If it is replacement cost, yeah, you know, I guess, okay, they are covering it. Kind of bad. I mean, shit happens, stuff happens. In this case, I mean, that's why you're seeing so many people now get letters in their mail saying, oh, your roof is so old, you got to get it done or we're dropping your policy. It's because there's so many people out there that are chasing the buck, trying to get insurance to buy it. Doesn't go right. Homeowner's pissed off, making this guy look bad or the contractor look bad. Just, I don't know. Brings good content. Very controversial videos. Until next time, be safe. We'll see you on the next one. It's just wore out. All right, so real quick. If you saw this kind of granule coverage, still pretty uniform, you could see the anomalies of the hail damage, right? You would see, I mean, on that side there, you just tap the roof like I just did there, and you're gonna see granules come down the roof. Let's just do it real quick. Let's go walk over there. I'm not trying to beat the roof to cause damage, so don't think that. I'm just showing you the amount of granules that are gonna come off this roof right here. Look at the granules coming down after it focuses on it. They're just rolling off the roof. It doesn't take anything. I could probably spit a snot wad at this and cause damage to the roof. I mean, it doesn't take anything for the granules to come out. It's old and it's worn out. For you guys, the contractors out there, I'm not bashing. I'm just simply saying, if you focus more on trying to really truly provide a good value for somebody that sees the value, not just a perceived value, but sees the value, you provide that good value, your brand will grow, your reputation will grow, bird dogs everywhere out there for you. You don't have to go knock on doors. I mean, I don't try to chase the money, I just do good stuff for my customers. Some use me, some don't. Those that do are thoroughly happy. They can trust me. If there's an issue, they know it's going to be taken care of. Not those guys that say, peace out, got my buck, sorry, you get caught holding the bag, you know? That's the kind of stuff I hear, that's the kind of stuff I see. That's why I'm trying to share this with you guys. You're a homeowner, let me know your circumstances and what you've dealt with. If you have had somebody knock on the door, did it last the next storm? If there was an issue, did they come back and fix it? Contractors, just try to be a little bit better than the next guy and not just try to focus on getting insurance to buy it. Homeowners understand that insurance is there for you if something happens. In this case, no hail damage, but roofs wear out. Until next time, be safe. We'll see you then.